gridirons up and down the coast. Live from the largest sports team on local television. This is Friday Football Focus.
Hey, welcome to our Fall Classic, Friday Football Focus. I am Mike Clan. We have highlights from Nipomo all the way down to Agora. We start at Santa Barbara's La Playa Stadium. Let's get physical. Bishop Diego and St. Bonaventure, always a hard-hitting game. Not usually this sloppy, though. First play from scrimmage, St. Bonnie fumbles the snap, and Bishop Diego recovers it. University of Arizona commit Mays Paisley has it. The Cardinals can't take advantage of the turnover as they give it right back to the Seraphs on the fumble. Matthew Perez has it for the Seraphs. Just 3 plays later, Bishop Diego takes it right back. John Michael Flint with the interception, and once again, the Cardinals have great field position deep into Seraph's territory. Bishop's offense could not do much with it. They settle for a short field goal, and it's good by Cale Andrade. 3-0 Cards after 1 quarter. Defense dominating. Good pressure by Bishop Diego and Isaiah Kitt there first with the sack. Seraph's forced to punt. Gabe Villa with a nice return going, but Andrew Estrada with the tackle forces a fumble, and the Seraphs recover it. But moments later, stop me if you've heard this before, Seraphs commit a turnover. 3rd turnover of the half for them. 2nd interception by John Michael Flint. Bishop Diego finding some offense to a Rojas to Flint for a first down over the middle. Back to the air, it's Rojas to Villa. And then Rojas going up top, looking for 6. Instead, it's the 6th turnover of the half. 3 each, incredible. Nice pick by Jeremiah Barrios. Bishop Diego forced a short punt. They got the ball back with 36 seconds left in the half. They pick up some yards here, screen pass to Villa. And that sets a 45-yard field goal attempt to end the half by Cale Andrade. And you know what? It's good. You don't see too many 40-plus yard field goals in high school. 6-0 Cards at the half. Homecoming, and congratulations to Queen Isabel Rochelle and King Ryder Torres. But that's where the party ended for Bishop's second half. Seraph's star running back Cohen Glover ran for 1, 2, 3 touchdowns. St. Bonnie keeping Bishop Diego off the scoreboard, making 4 straight wins for the Seraphs over the Cardinals. Final score, 21-6. Cardinals finish the regular season at Pacifica next Friday. Pacifica beat Simi Valley, by the way, 28-0. The Santa Barbara Dons are trying to continue their CIF playoff push with a win at winless Westlake. The Warriors are better than their record, having lost 4 one-possession games. Don's getting a boost this week. Quarterback Laird Finkel returning to the lineup, but unlucky early. Dons get picked off by Westlake. The bouncing ball going to the Warriors. Hey, Westlake has a talented running back in DeMonte Bell. He rips off a big gain. He's been a bright spot this year for Westlake. He gets to the outside, and the Warriors have a nice drive going. In fact, Westlake in the red zone. They complete the pass, but Don star safety DJ Wilson strips the ball from behind. Finley Congdon recovers for SB. No score after 1 quarter. 2nd quarter, Kai Mull doing a nice job filling in at quarterback for Finkel. He's running the Wildcat to perfection. What a playmaker he's been through his high school career. The senior going 61 yards for the touchdown. This after racing 50 yards last week in the final 38 ticks for the game winner over Calabasas. Yeah, Kai has so many touchdowns that he's been able to work out a cool celebration as well. Don's defense came to play in this one. Had a couple of shaky performances, but not tonight. DJ Wilson steps in front of the receiver for the pick. He takes it back deep into Westlake territory. He's had a bad hammy, otherwise he might have housed it. Westlake held the Dons to a short field goal, and they make it 10-0 Dons. SB had 4 takeaways in the first half alone. Finley Condon making plays as a sophomore. It was 10-0 at the half. Dons going to win big, though, 31-0. The Dons 2-2 in the Caneo Coast League with a home game against Thousand Oaks next week. All right, to the Mountain League. Lompoc and St. Joseph battled for 2nd place. The Rooster always tops in our standings. He's always entertaining as well.
Hey, Mike, sorry, forgot to shave. Been working like a dog lately. With Halloween just around the corner, both St. Joseph and Lompoc are going to be hoping for no tricks and only treats when the CIF playoff brackets are announced in just a little over a week's time. A win tonight would be big for both schools as they look to build momentum with just 2 games to go. Prior to 2022, St. Joe had never beaten Lompoc in program history. Tonight, the Knights were hoping to make it 3 years in a row. First quarter, 1st and 10. Jack Heaslett from about midfield, dropping back, and no time for the snack and beverage service on this flight. Ain't going to be up there that long. Matthew hauling it in and taking it down to the 2-yard line, about a 47-yard gain. You thought the Knights would have gotten into the end zone by now, but on 4th and goal, they still hadn't gotten in yet. Abraham Meza trying to get in. A couple of times the ball looked like it might have been over the goal line, but the ref said no. Lompoc D coming up huge on all 4 downs near the goal line, and we still got no score. Move over to the second quarter. Gabriel Cortez lining up here for a field goal attempt, and Cortez's kick is up and good from about 30 yards out. 3-0 St. Joe at the half. I think my wolf mask might have scared both offenses away. This one was just quite ugly for a while, but then in the third quarter things get going. 2nd and 13. Jacob Manzo calling his number, and he's got more moves than U-Haul. Big first down right there, about 20 yards. And then just like Magellan looking for the new world, could anybody find the end zone tonight? Manzo finally does in the third quarter, and it's now Lompoc's up 7-3. And move over to the fourth quarter, still 7-3 Lompoc, and Heaslett firing it one over to Dominic Racobo. In the words of One Republic, and I get a connection, and he does. Knights take the lead back 10-7. Then late in the game, under a minute to go, Manzo firing this one a country mile, but the pass is picked off at the goal line, and St. Joe holds on to win a crazy one. 10-7 the final. Knights improve to 4-5. They will host Fairfield next week. Lompoc drops to 4-5. They will be at Paso Robles in Orca tonight. For Friday Football Focus, I'm Kevin Roos. Mike, back to you.
Trick or treat, Kevin. Templeton and Nipomo have been making big waves in the Ocean League. Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley has highlights of this showdown for first place.
After 2 weeks of league action, Nipomo and Templeton have emerged as the top 2 teams in the Ocean League. Titans and Eagles facing off here tonight, tied for first place, with the winner putting themselves into the driver's seat to capture the league championship next Friday. First game between these 2 teams since 2019. Titans lead the all-time series 8-6. Opening drive for the Eagles. They take it right down the field. Coulter Tannehill connecting with Tyler Cunningham at the 30. Cunningham breaks a couple of tackles and races in for the game's first score. Eagles up 7-0. Titans, though, answer right back on the ensuing drive, thanks in large part to some strong running by Nick Evans, junior running back, with a big run inside the Templeton 40. A few plays later, Evans finishes off the drive with a short run. Game all tied up. 7-7. Move to the second. Titans strike again. Blaine Lowry hitting Aiden Benson in stride, and Benson high steps his way into the end zone for the go-ahead score. Nipomo up 14-7. That was your score at the halftime break. First drive of the second half. Eagles march right down the field and tie it up. Cunningham from 5 yards out. Touchdown, Eagles. PAT knotting the game up at 14. Defense for both sides really tightened up after that. Early in the fourth, Nipomo jumping back out in front. Juan Zarate from 31 yards out splits the uprights. Titans with a 17-14 lead. Then late in the game, just about 2 minutes to go. Crucial 4th and 1 at the Templeton 42. Titans going for it, but Evans is stopped short. Eagles with new life, and they quickly take the ball down to the Nipomo 13 with about 30 seconds to go. But the Titans D comes up with a play of the game. Troy Simonson, the strip sack. Ball comes out, fallen on by Christian Gonzalez. That's your ball game. Nipomo hangs on and wins a thriller, beating Templeton 17-14. With the exciting win, Nipomo improves to 4-1 overall, 3-0 in the Ocean League. They capture a piece of the league championship. They'll go for it outright next week at Morro Bay. Templeton drops to 4-5 overall, 2-1 in the Ocean League. They'll wrap up the regular season at home next Friday with Cabrillo. In Nipomo, I'm Friday Football Focus reporter Dave Alley. Back to you, Mike.
A thriller in Nipomo. When we come back, Rigetti and PV battle for the helmet, plus a tantalizing Tri-County League matchup. San Marcos at Agora, stick and stay. Those highlights on the way.